Tell them your name, bro.
Man, I'm Shad, man. You know what I mean? Shad the gun, you know. Whatever you want to call me, you know.
That's what's up. How long you been riding?
Probably around about 10 years or so, maybe.
10 years?
10 years, maybe, yeah.
What change have you seen since the 10 years of you riding?
Oh, man. The change has been crazy, for real. Like, man, I remember it going from, like, you know, maybe one person from the east side, one person from the west side got a bike or riding. Everybody's scared to, you know, really play the street like that, to being like oversaturated in the street to the point where it's like niggas is out for real in the street with it, you know? Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
What kind of bike you started on?
First thing I probably started whittling on was probably like a little 80. Then from there I probably went up to like a little 250 or 4-stroke. Then CR 500. I done had quite a few.
What's your favorite bike to ride?
My favorite bike to ride would have to be YZ 450 maybe. If I had to pick between some bikes, I probably would go with a YZ 450. Versatile bike all around. You know what I mean? Straight gas, no mixing. Good bike, you know?
Cool.
Yeah.
And you said you was riding 10 years ago. 10 years ago, who were you riding with? How many people was out riding 10 years ago?
10 years ago, all right, so, like I said, when we first started niggas really started playing the bikes in the street, the pack probably be like, you know, 1 or 2 people, you know, me, you, and maybe like 1 or 2 other person, but it really went from like really non-existent to like a pack of people for real, you know what I mean? From like 1 or 2 people to like it being major, you know? Like damn near overnight for real. Everybody having bikes now, you know, when it's ride outs or whatever, bikes coming from everywhere, you know what I mean? Versus like we trying to put a little pack together and it's 1 or 2 people and 2 of those people really don't want to ride in the street for real.
Right.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Okay, so who would you say some of the people you see out there now that's giving it up in the street right now?
I had to say people like, you know, most definitely my boy Q, you know what I mean? You got that boy Fruit going crazy right now. A couple new jacks too, a couple new guys. Niggas really don't, you know their name or whatever, but they riding pretty good now too, for real.
So do you see a big difference from when you was riding into, well, let me ask you this. Do you still ride now?
Well, right now I'm more concerned about, like, you know, I be on some family shit heavy, so, you know, my family for real is the main agenda for me. So when I'm freed up and have time, I like to, you know, ride, but not so, I say like, not so much and so aggressive as I used to, you know what I mean? Once upon a time, you know what I mean? Just shit changed, you know, the consequences a little heavier, you know what I mean? And that with what you really got going on in your personal life, you gotta really weigh it up and see, like, you know, is these risks you taking to blow a little steam off really worth jeopardizing, you know, what you got going on with your family and shit like that? You know, I know like some guys or whatever may not have those, you know, priorities that they have to take care of. So, you know, they have more free time and, you know, more nerve really to really go out there and really get at they or really commit to it, you know what I mean?
Right.
So, yeah. Now,
so do you like the bike scene now or back then? Which one would you say was better?
If I would have to say, I would say back then, because it was like, you know, it was more like a group of outlaw type guys who really deal like in the streets or like really, you know, just mess around, fuck around in the streets for real, to it being like people who really don't even live like that for real and really out there and really, you know, fuck with the police like on their bikes and in their cars, and you know, so it make it a lot different now, and that's why like I feel like the penalties or the consequences are a lot deeper now, or steeper now, versus back when we was doing it where, you know, you can go out and have a good ride, maybe have a little chase, but it wouldn't be nothing that serious. So I would have to go with like, you know, the beforehand time, you know, get out there with a couple of guys you know what I mean? Like, it's almost like extended family, you know what I mean?
Right.
You get out there once a week after hustling or working all week, you know, you get out there, meet up with them, it's love, and it's, you know, it was like a bond at one time, and now it's just like, get a bike ride, fuck who you know, or whatever, you know what I mean? So yeah, that kind of got.
Cause I seen recently, man, like some dudes breaking down and dudes leaving them.
Oh yeah,
and,
that's,
you know what I'm saying?
That's what it's about now. That's why I say like the family knit of it is no longer or cease to exist, because it's like now your shit tell now motherfuckers so concerned with riding or trying to show a motherfucker what they learned or what they could do on the bike, to the point where it's like, well shit, my shit running, fuck him, we out, you know what I mean? Versus like you say, like back in the day, well, if my buddy shit tell, we all going home, shit, you know what I mean? We came out here together, you know, we out, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Or we gonna sit here and at least till a truck come with them just to, you know what I mean, make sure everything good.
Facts. How do you feel about the going downtown and going varsity area and the downtown areas?
For me, like, you know, that's a bit much for me, because it's like I say, you know, you got to think about what that shit really worth to you, and like what it really mean, because like for real, it's just like a hobby for real, you know what I mean? And when you're a hobby, it's like a hobby shouldn't get in the way of, you know, what you really got going on or doing. So it's like for me, little spots like that really ain't worth it, because it's like, man, you go down there, man, cameras and all kind of shit, people recording, you don't know them folks sending that shit into the news, motherfuckers on probation, your probation officer been not seeing you on the damn news, now he want to see you in the morning, and it just come with a lot. So for me, it never really been like for riding downtown or areas like that. For me, it was like more so like playing hoods that, you know, we might have thugged in or grew up in or got like extended family in, whether it's your homeboy or whatever, you know, somebody you close with, you go play their hood, pull through their hood, chop it up with them, and it's just like really just riding. But now it's like, you know, motherfuckers got really like a route that they going, and they make it an agenda to like go through downtown, you know what I mean? Right. Yeah. So.
Do you have anybody that you lost or know anybody that you lost on these bikes?
Well, I know a few guys, not like personally, but I know a few guys that I would, you know, ride with here and there, like, who really like checked out on the bike. And so for me, that made me, you know, it's like a reality check for me. Like I say, like, I want to have fun, but to what extent I want to have fun is a little bit different than others, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, so.
That's what's up. Well, I'm going to wrap it up, man. I just wanted to hear a word from one of the OGs. A lot of people don't know you, bruh.
Sure,
you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And I know you probably go out in the pack and they be looking like, who is this dude?
Like,
Squazzy Blase. And I always be like, man, I remember Shad was the first one I seen throwing up a 500.
Sure.
I remember recording you on a 426, and you went from one, you got solo, you got on the expressway. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it was about, you know what I mean? And that's more so what it was about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That type of love versus like, you know, all the other shit that's going on now.
And I can't say, you was never the type that needed, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people seem like they need a pack now to ride. You was one of the first brothers I know that I came across, that I met when I was riding on this side of town, that you'd be solo. You'd ride all the way over to the west side solo and back. You ain't need no pack, like I said.
Too, that come from, a lot of times too, that come from like I say, like, okay, like the riding the bikes or the pack in general, that really, you know, gave a lot of dudes opportunities to be like, not even necessarily known, but like for a person to see them, or I guess maybe get the attention that they need or whatever, you know, whatever they fix is. But like I say, for me, you know, like I was already thugging. I was like really already in the streets for real. So it was like, that's just shit that I did, you know what I mean? Just like a second nature thing to me for like some fun, you know what I mean?
Right.
Get the bikes, come up on the bikes or whatever, have them, you know what I mean? You been playing around all day and just relax on them a little bit, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's what.
I want to ask you something. How do you feel about, because I'm starting to see this a lot, brothers ride with a strap on them, or they may have
you know,
other illegal substances, I'll say, on them.
Like I say too, like it, like now it's a lot of, everything is like a lot of trendy shit, you know what I mean? So it's trendy as hell for you to have a Glock with a 30 rounds on it. You ain't got no beef. You ain't in the streets for real. You riding a damn dirt bike. Ain't nothing going on. But it's trendy to have 2-3 ounces of weed in a book pack, a pistol with extra ammo and all of this, like you getting ready to go to a gunfight, and never did none of that shit, never shot at nobody, never had a gunfight, never really had a need for a pistol. It's just trended like a Gucci belt, so you know what I mean? For real.
Right.
And that's how they do it. And for me, you know, that shit is really crazy for me, cause shit, man, like the way I used to live too, until recently, like I say, man, I might have so much shit going on in my real life, like with court cases and all kind of shit. Like that's almost like checking in to the county jail. You know what I mean?
Facts.
You got a pistol, the bike might be hot, I got weed on me, I'm on all kind of probation or this and that. It just was never that deep for me. And it's like, even now, like anywhere I go, if I need a pistol, I ain't really going, because that shit ain't that deep for me. At the end of the day, like I got a family to take care of. So like if I need a pistol to go out here and ride these bikes, like really I'm cool. You know what I mean? If I gotta be with 100 niggas to be cool, or know that I'm straight when I go to Oakland City or wherever we going, then like for me it ain't that deep, man. I'm gonna bang out right here around here with my bike, get the same hood, love these folks I've been knowing for years. Something happened to me, they got my best interest, like, you know, falling off the bikes, being knocked out, motherfucker pull me out the street, like.
I was about to ask you that.
Yeah,
about,
you know what I'm saying? So and
let us know about
when
you took a mean spill before, didn't you?
Like hell yeah, like on middle of Glenwood one time, you know what I'm saying? I hit my head and shit, was knocked out. And one of the like smokers in my neighborhood, you know what I'm saying, got me out the street, got my bike and everything. When I come to, I'm sitting in the stove, like my bike in the stove, like, so it's like love, you know what I'm saying? Right. So it's all good. You somewhere you don't know where you at, just on some fan type shit, man. Something happened to you really on your own, man. You know what I mean? Nobody ain't putting no bikes up or trying to get nobody. If anything, nigga, run off with your shit. You dying, them folk gone with your shit. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah.
You ever been any chases that you felt like you probably wouldn't be able to make it out of?
Yeah, I remember like probably 2 years ago or so, I bought a brand new bike from a nigga. I think it was like a 17 maybe. I bought it on a Friday to ride out. It's like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I get the bike and we riding and shit. So we have a real bad chase. They chased me from like Mechanicsville all the way back over here. I think like Ziggy was with me on that 4-wheeler. Right. Buy the bike, I think I paid about $1,500 for the bike. Buy the damn bike, them folks chased me all the way over here, and I ended up coming in my neighborhood and like jumping off of them, one of my people's backyard and running. But I'm thinking like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna fucking go to jail on this goddamn bike. I'm just having some fun. Really ain't gotta be out here like that. I got a pocket full of fucking money on me. Like I'm just trying to have a good time or whatever. But yeah, so since
then, have that changed you of the way that you ride and
for sure.
who you ride with and who you deal with as far as purchasing things from and all that?
Exactly. And so it's just like I really, you know, like for me, man, I value my freedom, man. Like I say, I'm big on the family deal. So for me, it's like I value my freedom to the point where like I'm cautious with everything I do, and everything I do, like I'm really putting some thought into it. I ain't just really moving reckless like that. You know what I mean? Because like I say, that little bit of fun, man. Having that little bit of fun, catch about 4 or 5 felonies. Now you need bond money, attorney money, and all that shit for a Sunday ride. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
Yeah, man, that shit is deeper than that. It's a lot of fun to go into it, but it's a lot of bad as well too. For it's like you say, falling off them bikes, being skint the hell up, for real. Can't do nothing, shit like that. Bleeding like hell, or hospital visits, or getting locked up, or paying your money for them bikes. Them bikes get took. You know what I mean? I probably had like 5 bikes took from me. You get them damn bikes, man. Them folk come take them shit. Kick my mom crib in before about it. Yeah, so that shit get deep, bro.
That's what's up. Well, I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, for sure.
It's all love. And I definitely be getting at you, man.
All right, for sure.
That's what's